What do we do now?
Danny? Wasn't as bad as it could have been. Actually had quite a nice time. Danny?
Dad. Dad. Stay. Stay.
Danny? You read my mind. Mark asleep.
Yeah, please.
Zoe, your mate, son in bed before midnight. Christ, with the Waltons.
This up. Hey, listen, I need you to help me now. You know why we've got to do this, don't you? Come on. Get on with it. Yeah?
You want to get in? Much more fun with two. Come on, baby. Get in.
Tell you what, why don't you just have a long soak, eh? I'll wait for you in the bedroom.
Spoil sport.
Yeah.
Back those towels up.
Right, boys. Grab your bibs. Where's Jack?
I ain't seen him.
He never misses midnight football. Who's the lucky lady? Right, boys. Let's move.
Oh, no. No, the pipe's still broken. You were supposed to fix this, you shit.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad.
Mark, I'm gonna have to get Jack's tools.
What? No, you can't go, Dad. You can't go, Dad.
Listen to me. I've got to fix this pipe. I'll be 10 minutes. Okay?
No.
I have to fix this pipe. All right, you stay here.
Forgive me, we're fighting a madman. No, nothing, madman. No, nothing, a madman. You all right there, mate?
Yeah, that's just a little pull. Ooh. Yeah. I think I'll head.
Oh, mate, cheers, mate. Hey, play on!
What are you doing in there? Come on!
Jack of all trades is here, leave a message.
You missed for tea, and you're not at the workshop. So it's left me thinking, where are you, Jack? Where are you hiding? Can't get far, so you really should call.
I'm sorry. We're gonna have to get out of these clothes. Clothes. Let's throw. Please close in here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Everything. Come on, Chess as well. Come on. Come on.
Do I repulse you?
What?
Repulse you? It's ruined anyway. Ruined anyway. Ruined. Ruins. Ruined.
Let's get the gloves off as well, mate. Come on. Come on, hand the gloves.
No.
Come on, we need the gloves.
No.
Listen,
Leave them.
you've got no
Leave
choice.
them. Leave them. Leave them.
Promise me you'll get rid of them, okay? Promise me.
Yes.
Look, you'll get rid of them. Promise me.
Yeah.
Let's go. And the rest. Come on, let's get these off. Come on.
Bags packed. No Jack. Now the mirror's cracked. I smell foul play.
Baby? Are you okay?
Villains, I shrieked. Dissemble no more. I admit the deed. Here, tear up the planks. Here. It is.
Mark needs to pull away.
It is on.
Let go. There's a danger Mark will disappear into himself, and that's the last thing we want right now. Something to get him involved. Participation should stop him getting preoccupied.
Football.
Hardly. Danny, yes. I doubt Junior Brogan could kick a ball the length of himself. Ideally, I want them together on this.
Trust me, it's what I do best. With the right mix of charm and persuasion and appropriate encouragement, young Mark won't be able to get enough of the beautiful game. Perhaps even you goalie. Certainly got the gloves for it.
Really? She just left?
Yeah.
I always thought she played the obedient doctor's wife too well.
And how would you know that?
It's in the eyes. Abigail likes it savage. And that's what Jack is.
She doesn't get him.
Zoe Brogan, are you jealous? Dr. Mrs. York has strayed onto your patch.
It's not like that. It's not a joke, Jez.
He told me today that he's thinking of leaving.
Hello, baby girl. Fancy a hot chocolate?
No, thanks. We're fine.
So you've come all the way over here just to tell me Donnelly didn't turn up to football?
No, I've been looking for him. I've checked the workshop. I even called him on the mobile.
Right. Didn't cross your mind at that time of night he might be at home asleep?
Well, he wasn't when I broke in. And packed bags kind of indicate travel plans, don't you think?
Bernard, this really isn't your problem.
So you acknowledge there's a problem?
A series of curious incidents hardly present sufficient reason for you to react this way. I suggest you go back. Carry on with...
My job,
Yes.
which is to police Meadowlands and whatever curious incidents it happens to throw my way.
Nobody leaves Meadowlands, Bernard.
And I mentioned it to Zoe last night. It just seemed natural rather than having this big conversation. You want to say something to Mark?
About what?
Oh, yes. New baby Brogan. Well, your dad and I really want to make sure that you're a part of this, but I'm not even pregnant yet. It could take months.
Well, I don't know why it's such a big deal. Just load up on Bacardi breezers, hang out at a bus stop and let hormones do the rest. Works for a lot of girls these days.
Morning, sweetheart. You want some tea?
Jeez.
Thought I'd go and see Dr. York this morning. You know, just like ask him some questions about having... Danny?
Yeah, no, sure. I'll do that.
This is important to me, darling. I really want it to be the thing that settles us here. Last chance, because there is nowhere else.
Sure.
Not like getting rid of him like that.
Really?
They could find him.
No, they won't. Why would they even look here, eh? Now, we just need to get our story straight about what we were doing.
Better to have called the officers of the police. We still can, Daddy.
Shut the fuck up. Do you understand me? This is Winterskill we're talking about. What do you think he's going to do, eh? Give us a talking to and send us home. If he finds out everything is finished and they'll send us back, is that what you want, Mark?
Can you smell bleach? Seriously, my room reeks.
Zoe, if you're coming, I'm leaving now.
No, I can't have you behaving like this, son, not now. What happened last night? It's over. Do you understand me? We say nothing and we just carry on as normal. We were home all night. No one came over and we didn't leave, okay?
You covered it up, Dad. You knew what to do.
I need to know you're on board for this. Because this is the time when people will start asking questions, Mark.
What were you up to last night?
Oh, the football? Well, you know how it is. You get settled watching a DVD, don't you? Things slip your mind. Isn't that right, Mark?
Yes. No worries. Look, I've signed you both up for a five-a-side tournament. Here we are. Captains in bold.
Football.
Yeah, I'll put you in with Tom and Jack.
Football. He's a bit nervous, you know. It's been a while. Oh, mate, you'll love it. Hey? Kick around with the lads. You and me?
Don't know if I can, Dad.
Oh, yes, you can. We'll show them what the Brogans can do, shall we? We'll be there.
Result?
Thank you for last night. It was lovely. Great food, great conversation.
And a great company. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Definitely, but booze free next time. Danny and I would like to try for a baby.
Danny, wondered if you'd seen Jack Donnelly this morning.
No, can't help you there, I'm afraid.
So when did you last see him?
6:30 last night. He was doing some work at our house, you know.
Home all night.
Yeah.
Didn't leave. The DVD.
Yeah, all right, Mark, just get in the car, mate.
Wasn't even in Zoe's room.
6:30, you say?
Yeah, and then nothing. Yeah. I hardly see him, to be honest. One of the great British workforce, eh? I've got to get on, do you mind?
Cheers.
Listen, I'm not going to be with you all the time, you know. So you're going to have to learn to keep it together.
This won't take long.
Is it really necessary? I just wanted to ask you some questions about...
It's a standard questionnaire whenever I'm informed that a woman is about to embark on... baby, you say?
Yeah.
With Danny.
Wow.
Right, okay. How often do you and your partner, Danny, engage in intercourse? Sexual, that is. Not verbal, that'll be discourse. Sex.
Oh, 5 or 6 times.
A week.
Yeah. Is that normal?
Yes. Above average, I'd say.
Oh.
Penetrative?
Usually ends up that way.
Yes, yes, yes. Can't have a baby without it. How many partners have you had since becoming sexually active?
Double figures.
Mm-hmm. Ever contracted an STD?
No.
No. Do you have regular periods?
Yes, like clockwork.
Would you have a baby with me?
What?
Sorry? Have you taken prescriptive medication during a pregnancy?
No.
Okay.
Okay, the key is to strike at vulnerable points in the keeper's vision. Let's go. Unlucky. Again.
No, don't toe end it, son. Get your knee over the ball. That's the way to do it.
I think he might be in his eye line, mate. Maybe it's best if you, step aside.
Sure.
Okay. Play like there's no one watching. It's just you on the spot and me in goal. Ah, much better. How about we send him home, eh? Bury the old man. Yeah, before he does it first. Does what first? There you go.
Mark, that's enough for today. Let's go.
Hold on.
Mark.
Look, 20 minutes on his spatial perception, he'll hammer him home.
Mark! Now, let's go. Come on.
Whose blood is this, then? she's having a good time.
Just a few questions. Little neighbourhood mystery that won't sit still.
Well, kettle's on. Tea? Coffee?
Well, coffee would be lovely, thank you. Milk? No sugar.
So, what's this about?
Jack Donnelly. Hasn't been seen.
Oh. Well, I can't say I have much to do with him. Well, he carried out the odd chore around the house, but beyond that, I hardly come into contact with him. If I'm honest, I find his presence rather looming.
Yes, I can see that.
Oh, wow. I'm glad I ran into you. I was just passing. Listen. I thought that these might interest you, given your exciting plans. I had my receptionist put together some literature you might find useful. Well, actually, it was me. It's a wonderful chance for me to brush up on my antenatal skills. Not a lot of call for them so far around here.
Thanks, David, but I have had babies before, you know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But no harm in reacquainting oneself with
God, I don't want to get all neurotic about this.
No, nor should you. So why don't you do what these suggest? Come in for a physical and we'll check that everything's working okay.
Do you really think that's necessary?
That can't hurt. Look, I just want to help in any way that I can. That's what friends are for, isn't it?
All right, then. I will. Yeah, thanks.
Great.
Tits, an ass, someone to fuck. Hard. With malice. It's what Jack sees. Bit different to a husband that looks right through me day after dreary day. Jack made me feel attractive in the most base way. Every woman longs to be objectified. She's lying if she says she doesn't.
Delicious coffee. So, when did you last meet up?
Last night. It wasn't that late. We had the Brogans over. After 8, I stepped out for about half an hour.
So you were the last person to see him?
I doubt that. There's nothing more unsettling than pleasuring a man knowing he's preoccupied with another woman. And she thinks she's his last hope. Silly girl.
Who?
Zoe Brogan. Oh, good run.
Yeah.
I'd rather you put that back where you found it.
Every missed shot was like a stab to your heart.
What?
No son of mine. Throw that one back.
Oh, Mark, look, I can't deal with any of this.
Because you're ashamed of me.
I am not.
Liar!
Calm down, will you, Rolf?
Oh, what? My turn now? This is who you are, isn't it? It's what you do. It's whatever hole you dig, we follow.
Why do you keep going off on these tangents?
Follow the lead of the lies, then the lies. The lies, more lies to cover a lie, to cover the one before that. Where truth is the enemy of fiction.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, son. And I wish I knew how you and me had gotten to this place.
Well, thing that is obvious. You drove the bus. You, not me. Not Mum, not Zoe. You, and then welcome to Meadowlands. The perfect place for any 17-year-old living under a new identity whose father killed a man who tried to rape him whilst dressed in his sister's clothes.
Shut up! Just shut up, please. Just shut up, Mark. Mark, shut up. Mark! Whoa!
Hey, easy, Tiger. Where's the fire?
He's all right. He's just a bit, you know.
On edge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can appreciate that. I find myself a little on edge today. One of Meadowlands' own having vanished. People don't just vanish, though, do they? Not until someone makes them. I mean, who takes off without taking at least hand luggage with them? Why would someone lock themselves into their own workshop and somehow get out?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just, you know...
Rhetorical question. You know, I've got a feeling that our local handyman's vanishing is, a touch more permanent. Leaving me wondering who'd be the least sorry to see him go. Hmm?
See, you got it wrong again. You told us we'd get away with it, we won't. You told us we'd get away with it, you're wrong, you're always wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
He's missing, right? Well, that's all we know.
Someone could have got to him, though, couldn't they? Hey, someone from his past.
Darling, look where we are. Is it likely someone can get away with murder here?
I guess not.
It's giving Winterskill something to do apart from telling people to keep off the grass and the odd traffic violation. I mean, I'm sure there's lots of people who didn't like having Jack around, but...
Is this who we are now? Type of people who pick apart a man's life regardless of knowing anything about...
Darling, all I'm saying is that...
Mum, we came here to start again. We're just the same. Jack's trying to be someone better than he was before, and he's done nothing to make people think otherwise.
Round and round. All that running, you never really go anywhere, do you?
You enjoy yesterday?
I've sent myself off.
And why would you do that? Fair enough. You think this is none of my business? Because what am I to you? The annoying bloke in the tracksuits?
Yes.
What would you think if I said the word Dad? Love? Security and comfort? Except it's not like that for everyone, is it, Mark? Not entirely. Not for you. Or for me. This can be a lonely place if you don't let people in.
Miss Brogan!
You've certainly got tongues wagging. Whole town is agog. What happened to Jack?
You saw him the night before last.
Really?
Don't piss with me, Missy.
I stayed at Jezebel's. Ask her. Rule me out, does it?
You're nobody's last hope.
What is it with you? Why don't you just... Jack isn't dead. He's just had enough and got out. Who can blame him? What with my dad always on his back and you playing stalker? Where's his least likely fan? Surely that puts you in the frame. Who's investigating you?
People look at me and they see this geezer, cocksure. Freddie can do it. Freddie can motivate. Freddie's a winner.
Freddie's a winner.
All true. Spot on. Because I've learned having something to lose yourself in can be the only way to survive and stop you screaming on the inside. Everyone's here because they saw something or told something, even did something. And that's me. I killed my dad. Whew. No, not in the way you think. I mean, I didn't... You grow up and people are like, his father's son, that's for sure. And I was glad because he was way up there. But I got older and saw who he really was. And I couldn't separate the criminal from the man who loved me. I put what I thought was right before family. Stood in the dock, pointing the finger. There's nowhere to go when your boy shows that kind of betrayal. So he hanged himself. 27 minutes into his sentence.
27.
But I was already on my way here to become Freddie. No chance to explain. It's only now I realise that whatever he did, it was all to give me what he thought was a better life. And the regret, it eats me up. I never tried to understand him. It's more than just a game, Mark. This pitch, this place, it's a chance for you. A chance I never had.
Okay, if you'd just like to put on this delightful thing.
We have to be careful. That's why I want you to carry on. I think you should, you know, especially now. We don't want to be seen to isolate ourselves, do we? Hey. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm not ashamed of you, mate. It's just... You know, you're everything to me. You're my son. And I'd do anything for you.
You'd kill for me.
Look, they've got, supposed to help you strike the ball properly, apparently. They got this thing, see? Supposed to help you, curl it.
Bend it like Brogan.
We try them out if you want, eh? Go and give Freddie a knock, or...?
No. Not Freddie. Just you and me, Dad.
Sperm.
What?
I think it'd be much easier if we, I saw Danny first. Assessed his count.
But I'm here now.
No, makes much more sense.
Good to go.
No, really, it's for the best.
Up and ready.
I can't. I just can't.
Oh my God.
That's for Danny's sample. Just pop it in there, bring it back as soon as possible.
I should go.
Yes, of course.
Don't touch me.
You don't think I would never jeopardize
Get out.
our by using a situation like this to...
David, please leave. I want to get dressed.
Yes, of course.
Real boy, Geppetto. Real boy, Geppetto.
Nice boots. Present from your mum and dad. You'll be running rings round us on the pitch with a pair like that. Don't say much, do you? Not like your sister. Hard to believe you're related, let alone twins.
We share the same disinterest with banal chit-chat.
Just a sparky, though. But I bet you're not as much trouble to your dad. No way you could wind him up to the point of overprotective behaviour. Hmm? You do get that with girls, though, don't you? Off out all the time. High heels, short skirts. I mean, it's no wonder a dad would do what he had to do. But it's like they say. If you have a son, you've only got to worry about one prick. If you have a daughter, you've got to worry about thousands.
Fuck!
One less now, though, eh?
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
What's that?
It's from Dr. York. For a sample of your, but doesn't matter.
Hey. It's all right.
Really, it's not important. It's just routine, you know.
Fair enough. I don't want to be on my own, though.
Apparently it all started when he missed football.
He didn't show up to do our shelves.
1/8 of an inch. That is the weekly blade growth. That's all it takes for the putt-to-hole velocity glide to be all but destroyed.
Sorry, but you've lost me there, Tommy.
Wasn't there to trim the greens either.
Oh, isn't it just horrible to think that a stranger could come into Meadowlands and do something like this?
Or perhaps the voice is coming from within inside the clubhouse.
No way, you're joking, aren't you? Everyone here's so lovely.
He's right, Mum. Behind the closed doors, even really nice neighbours could have something to hide.
Looking for me, Brenda?
It's nothing. I'm more than likely wasting your time. You don't really want to hear my suspicions about...
You have suspicions?
Probably not important.
Brenda, detail. In a potential murder investigation, everything's important.
Do you honestly think Jack might have been murdered?
Would I risk upsetting our status quo if I didn't?
I saw Jack late the other night. He was running up to Danny and Evelyn's.
Starting to take shape. Yeah, looking forward to the opening. A real event. A bit more cheery than what's going on at the moment. Nasty business. What colour are we calling that, then?
Burnished sunset. Evelyn chose it.
Lovely woman, your wife. By all accounts, she had a smashing time over at the Yorks. Dinner parties. My idea of hell. Yours too, I'm guessing, since you didn't go.
No, stayed at home.
And you Jack Jones?
No, with Mark all night.
Oh, you must have seen Donnelly then.
No.
Brenda Ogilvy says she saw him running up to yours just after 9.
Well, she might have done, yeah. Maybe he was dropping off the spare keys. You know, the ones we gave him because he was working on our house.
Well, your paths will have crossed then, wouldn't they, since you were at home all night?
I came down here for an hour just to show Mark how it was going, all right?
Oh. Well, that explains why Brenda saw you running up there just after Jack. You must have missed each other by minutes. Brenda didn't say anything about seeing Mark, though.
That's because he wasn't with me, all right? He dropped off the DVD, you know, through the letterbox thing?
Yeah, useful, aren't they? As will Mark be when I run this poem. burnished sunset. Looks more like blood red to me.
Mark! Mark! You see Mark? Hey, he's Mark in the house.
Oi!
Evelyn, hello.
Oh. I'm just going to drop this off.
All right. Well, I could take it for you.
I'd rather give it to the nurse, thanks.
Well, it ends up in my hands anyway. Insofar as I'm your doctor. Evelyn, despite what you might think, you can trust me.
Of course. Thank you.
Can't believe he got to the little glove-wearing freak first. With everything pointing towards Danny Boy. Hole next door.
Not to mention the man himself, sweating like a rapist. No offense.
Nah, the boy was never in the bar. It's bullshit.
We were at home all night, okay? Good lad, okay?
Right, okay, pair up! You and me.
Yeah, good lad, okay?
Danny! Buddy up!
Okay, I'll see you later.
Hey, I normally buddy up with Donnelly, but I can't, what with him being dead. So, shall we?
See some keep you happy?
Last seen at yours, and then, well, who knows?
We weren't at home.
So I understand. Went to the bar.
Yes.
Yeah, I love you, Dad, son's coming along nice. Classy.
I think so.
Not sure about the colour of that back wall, though.
I don't mind it.
Quite oppressive.
Suppose.
Thought we'd have gone for something a bit more welcoming. I think bright blue can be so unforgiving. But then your dad tells me it's your favourite colour.
Yes, it always has been. Let's go! Let's move!
Not bad footwear, your boy. Save for the occasional slip-up. He'll have to watch that.
Lift up.
Afternoon, wife.
Afternoon, husband.
Well, I would call that a result.
Oh, they showed up then.
Dead dad story. Never fails. All I want is my daddy.
I'll be in my room.
And you told them everything we said, yeah?
Yes. I did good, didn't I? I kept it together, didn't get confused.
Well done, mate.
Did talk a lot about the bar, though. Talked a lot about the bar. Said it looked great. Classy, he said. Classy. Why did you tell him that my favourite colour was blue? Got it.
Wait.
Danny Brogan, I'm arresting you in connection with the murder of Jack Donnelly. You do not have to say anything.
What's going on?
Defence if you do not mention something which you later rely on in court.
No, it's a mistake. I told you we were at home all night. I told you.
Are you colourblind?
Get back in the house, Mark. Just go on. Get back in the house, son.
Dad.
Mark, just get back in the house.
He still doesn't get it, does he?
Ah, the folly of youth.
All right, just go back in the house.
Come on, down, down!
Don't worry, son. Just get back in.